Sometimes I feel like I'm just a little bit weird because I like using a desk book to write notes on. I like using my pencil, pen, color pens, you name it. And many of my online friends prefer digital planning tools. So I just thought, why not make a video on that and see what do you prefer, right? I will talk in this video about the desk book, classic desk book like this, okay, versus digital planning tools for your novels. So if you like this topic and you would like to share your opinion, please watch the video until the end and then leave a comment. I will be glad to read it. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Mar and I create fiction related content, especially on the side of writing. I'm a professional translator and also an editor, and I've loved writing all my life. So, today's topic, Deskbook, the classic Deskbook versus digital planning tools. I will make a brief summary of the pros and cons of each. We'll start with the classic Deskbook, and some pros are the tactile experience. This is my favorite feature because I love touching the cover, making sounds with it. This is very ASMR, I know. This is one of my passions besides writing and reading. The way the paper feels on the fingers. I mean, I love that. And the smell. The smell of paper. I mean, I love that. You don't have that in digital planning tools, which is a pity, actually. It also makes you stay away from distractions, right? And you can always give it your personal touch in terms of layout. You can create wonderful titles with your lettering skills. I mean, you can actually create a work of art in itself. So, the cons of a desk book. You have limited searchability, of course. You cannot open a separate tab and look for something you don't know about. You have no backup, right? It can be stolen, you can lose it, anything can happen to a desk book. There are also space constraints, right? The space on a page is limited. You have all the inches available and that's it. Once that space is covered, you need to turn the page, obviously. And you might get an unstable design if you want to write a lot or if you forget something and you have to turn back. It can be a little bit messy, right? And as far as revisions are concerned, it can make you go slower than digital planning tools. And it offers less flexibility, as we were saying. And now let's focus on the digital planning tools, right? Some of them are Scrivener, Plotter, Storyline Creator, Trello, Google Docs, Dabble, etc. There are many, many, many digital tools for you to help you plan your novel online, and many more are coming up every day as time goes by. I mean, there's a massive offer. So I'm not familiar with any of them besides Google Docs, which is a very traditional Word-like format, if you like. So let's dig in with the pros of digital planning tools. They are easily editable, right? You can have a lot of backups. Every time you edit, you can create a backup and you never lose that. You can search for anything you need online. You just need to open a separate tab. And you can have multiple layouts, right? If you are into the graphic design of this area, if you enjoy banners, colorful themes, this could be a really great feature for you to look at. But we have some cons here. And the cons for digital planners are way too many distractions. You know, whenever you have a screen in front of your face, it's bound to happen. You're gonna open a browser tab and look for something else and get distracted, or open social media, or you name it. You're gonna get distracted a lot and very often. And you probably need to make a commitment, right? You need to have a stronger will. Those tools also need a longer learning curve than using a classic paper-made deskbook, right? Digital planning tools also rely on battery, or alternatively, you need a device that needs to stay plugged. It can feel less personal, but that depends on the features that rely on graphic design, that do not allow a lot of customization. I don't know. Since I've never tried any of those programs or apps I've just mentioned, besides Google Docs, I am not really familiar with this con in particular. I don't know if you can actually personalize or customize your notes a lot or to your liking. I mean, that's something subjective, isn't it? And last but not least, these digital planning tools uh, can offer you a lot of features, maybe too many of them, probably. So that might lead to over planning, to creating excessive tabs, excessive folders, subfolders, documents, sections, subsections. I don't know about you, but if you're planning your novel, I would aim for simplicity in the layout, information that you can easily access. That depends, of course, on how you would like to organize that information. Maybe you like having a lot of folders and subfolders and sections, subsections, and bulleted lists, and so on and so forth. But in my opinion, I like something very, very, very simple. Usually very, very few folders and very few sections. Otherwise, it gets too complicated. You might lose information and it might be hard to track later. Or probably you get different sections about the same thing or partially about the same thing. I don't know. That is totally up to you. So, which system do you prefer? Do you prefer classic desk books on paper, like me, right? Or do you prefer digital planning tools? I don't know, maybe the best solution would be a mix of both. I think it's been around 2 years since I started using both systems at the same time. The classic paper desk book in combination with Google Docs to store information. Usually I keep in digital format everything that has to do with research. And then the chronology, basic characteristics of my characters, and so on and so forth. I keep that on paper. But I don't know about you, right? Would you like to comment on what you like and what you don't like about deskbooks and the digital tools that you've used so far? Please feel free to drop a line in the comments, okay? So this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you soon, okay? Hit subscribe, like, and watch all videos till the end to help this channel, okay? Thanks a lot. Bye.